here the county inspector, he repaired the computer and he patted Margie's head again. That means patted her. That means don't worry child, now your computer is alright. You can go with that computer like that. He cheered, in order to cheer her, he patted her and he went in. Now Margie was disappointed. Why Margie was disappointed here? Yes, she don't want to learn through this mechanical teacher. She had been hoping that they would take the teacher away altogether. Not only that, she was thinking that the county inspector, if we take the teacher altogether with him, that means her wish is she don't want to learn through the computer. She was thinking the county inspector, if we take away the computer teacher totally from my computer, I will be very happy. Like that she was very disappointed now. She had been hoping, if I don't have teacher, there will be no lessons, there will be no work and I will be very happy, I can play. Like that she was thinking. Why she thought like that means they had once taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month. See here children, they had taken away the Tommy's teacher. Taken away the teacher means, are they taking the teachers directly here? Means human teacher. No, they are taking the part of the teacher from the computer. In the computer, the teacher for the subject program has arranged. The teacher, the sector will teach them lessons. Arranged program, pre-programmed, the sector will teach them lessons. So here her wish is, once it has happened to Tommy, once there was a repair in Tommy's computer, at that time the county inspector came and he took away the teacher part for 1 month. He taken away the part for 1 month. For 1 month this Tommy enjoyed a lot. They don't have to read anything through the computers because there was no teacher part in that computer. Like that he enjoyed. So now she remembered that. Who remembered? Margie remembered. If my teacher sector also, the county inspector taken away, I will be very happy. If you take away my teacher sector, I will also be very happy. I will also enjoy like him. Like that she was thinking. Because the history sector had blanked out completely. At that time when he has taken away the history sector, at that time it was completely blanked out. Blanked out means it was wiped out. Blanked out means wiped out. That means erased. Totally the history sector was erased from Tommy's computer. So that's happened to Tommy once. Now she was thinking about Tommy. At that time he was enjoyed for a month. Now I didn't get a chance. County inspector came and repaired my computer. Now again I have to read through this computer. Like that she was thinking. So she said to Tommy, why would anyone write about school? In meanwhile, up to now county inspector had come to their house and he has repaired that and he went away. Now again Tommy is in their house. There were neighbors. Tommy came to Margie's house to play. Now and he brought a book also. From that book he was telling, in olden days they have these books, I found it in my attic. Like that he brought the book and showed to Margie. Now again she was asking about that book. What she was asking, why would anyone write about school? Hey Tommy, you said that book is about school. Why would anyone write about school? What is the need of writing about school? Is there anything new about school? Nothing is there. Just we will learn and everything through the computer and we will keep our homework in the given space and within no time it will calculate our marks. And what is there here to write? According to them, that is that their school is in future school from virtual classroom only. So anything new in that one for writing like that? She asked Tommy. Tommy looked at her with very superior eyes. She looked at her with very superior eyes. What is the meaning of superior? Superior means as he know everything more than her. Superior means means here he knows everything more than her. Because it is not our kind of school. Stupid. Here Tommy is said to Margie that you stupid, it is not our kind of school. Our school is like virtual classrooms. But in those days, it is not like that. Stupid, you don't know. He was telling, he scolded her. And he said that this is the old kind of school that they had 100 years of ago. And not only that, he said that over 100 years of ago, there was one kind of school. Like that, he was explaining everything to Margie. He added loftily. Loftily means here, loftily in a superior way. Superior way means he knows everything about that. Okay, that is called superior, loftily. And pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago. And not only that, he said centuries ago. That means hundreds years ago, there was a kind of school. Like that he was explaining to her. Margie was hurt. Well, I don't know what kind of school they had all that time ago. She was little bit hurt. Why she was hurt here? Yes, Tommy has scolded her. You stupid, you don't know about the school. Like that Tommy has scolded. For that she felt sad. She was hurt. I am not telling. I don't know what kind of school it was. She was telling what kind of school it was. I don't know. Leave it. But she read the book over his shoulder for a while. What did she do? She took the book from Tommy's hand and she too read the book for a while. For some time she read the book. Then she said, anyway, they had a teacher. At last she gave one conclusion. Anyway, they had a teacher. They learn through teachers. But now we are learning through computers. That last she said like that. She also felt curious what kind of school they have. She also want to know. But just through the book only she read. And she was imagining what kind of a school it would be, how the children will be. Like that she has some curiosity about the school. Next. Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher. It was a man. So he said, yes, sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher. What does regular teacher means? Here, regular means normal teacher. According to this Margie and Tommy, a regular teacher is nothing but machine. According to Margie and Tommy, regular means nothing but machine. Here Tommy was telling, not a regular teacher, it was a man. What did they say? What did Tommy say here? It was a man. So that is very surprising to the man. A man, how would a man be a teacher? That is very surprising to them. See here, a man, how could a man be a teacher? Again Margie asked, how could a man be a teacher? Is it possible? Now everything we are learning through virtual classrooms and online classrooms and from learning from e-text. But how could a man be teacher? Is it possible? Like that Margie asked Tommy. Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions also. So what did Tommy said? Yes, he was a teacher. And how we are learning through the book, learning through e-text and through virtual classrooms. In olden days, they used to learn from the man. The man used to teach them all classes and he used to give homeworks, conducted tests and everything he did. That's what happened in olden days, he said. A man is not smart enough. Now, again Margie said, a man is not smart enough. That means, in her opinion, her machine is very knowledgeable for her. It gives all the information, it teaches everything compared to man. So she was telling, he was not smart enough than our school. Compared to our school means, according to Margie, it was a machine. She was telling our machine is good compared than man. Sure he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. But here, Tommy said, you know here, how a machine has a knowledge inserted, how a machine teaches us nowadays. That means in future. That means that is set in future now. According to them, now at the time they were talking. According to them, the teacher is very good. That means the machine is good, giving all information. Whatever they don't know, everything they are learning through the computers and they are learning through e-text. But they are thinking, how could a man tell all these things? Like that Margie asked. At that time Tommy said, it is possible. It is possible. Because my father said, it is possible for a man. A man is a very knowledgeable person than a machine. Like that Tommy said. He knows almost as much. I bet. I betcha. He said. He knows almost as a machine knows. How much of information is in machine? Like that, a person also knows everything. I betcha. He said. Here children, betcha means it is a new word. Betcha in informal language. In informal language, we will tell you. We will use this word. I bet you. You will say, I bet you. I am sure. Like that you will also argue with your friends. So now Tommy is telling, I bet you. He was a very knowledgeable person. Margie was not prepared to dispute that. She was not prepared to dispute. Dispute means she don't want to argue with that. Here dispute means disagree with. She don't want to argue or she don't want to disagree with. So she just saw him and she said, I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. Now at last she was telling to Tommy, okay, leave it. They had a teacher, but I don't want a strange man in my house to teach me. Do you understand here children? She was thinking, in olden days the teacher used to go to the student's house and teach each and everyone lessons. So now she was thinking, I don't want any strange man, any new person to come into my house to teach lessons. Like that she was telling. Here, strange man means nothing but, according to them, a human teacher. According to them, human teacher. Because till now they are learning through computers from e-text. Isn't it? So that's why she was unable to imagine a person, a man, to be a teacher. Tommy screamed with laughter. Now what did Tommy did? He screamed with laughter. Screamed means loudly. He laughed loudly. Why he laughed? You don't know much, Margie. The teachers didn't live in the house. And again he said, Margie, you are thinking the teacher won't stay in the student's house. You don't know that. What did he say? They had a special building and all the kids went there. You are thinking a strange man will come to your house and teach you a lesson. But don't think like that. Here a teacher won't come to the student's house. There will be a big building. There the kids went there to learn everything. Like that Tommy explained each and everything to the Margie. And all the kids learned the same thing. She was very astonished. Why? How the kids learn everything? She said, the same thing. Obviously. How it is possible? She asked. Sure. If they were the same age. Then the Tommy said, yes, if they were all of the same age, they will learn everything. According to our levels, it was adjusted. In our computer, it has adjusted. In that manner, if each and every child belongs to the same age, they can catch. It was easy for them, like that he said. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl he teaches and that each kid has to be taught differently. Now again this Margie said that the teacher has to, that means the level of in their computers it was adjusted to the level of the student. According to our levels in our computer screens it was adjusted. But how does it happen in those days? How can be a teacher easy to make them to learn everything? She asked. Just the same they did. They didn't do that way then. But in those days they make them to learn everything through their classes, to their children. Like that Tommy said. If you don't like it, you don't have to read the book. Again Tommy just get irritated on Margie. If you don't want to read the book, leave it. I don't want to tell you each and everything to you. Like that he said. She wanted to. Then I didn't say like that. Margie said quickly, no, Tommy, don't get irritated. Just I didn't say like that. How could be a teacher do all this just like I asked you? Because she has the curiosity to know what happened. Like that she said to Tommy, please Tommy, don't get me irritated. Just I want to know what happened, how he could teach Tommy. For Tommy also it was the same time. He has to go to school now, and you also go. You have to go to school. Now come both of you. You come to your school and he will go to his school. Like that her mother shouted. She said, he should leave now. He should leave means who is he here? Yes, he is Tommy here. He has to go to his school. Children, can you tell here what is their school? Like us, are they going to school with their bags? Maybe, just we will see here. Margie said to Tommy, can I read the book some more with you after school? So, now they decided to go to school. Now Margie said to Tommy, what did she say? Can I read the book after my school? She took permission from Tommy. Okay, now I am going to school. After my school, I will read this book. What is that book about? Yes, they found a real book. Now they are talking about that book. Now she asked permission from Tommy. After my school, can I learn? Can I read this? She asked him. Maybe, he said nonchalantly. What did he say? Maybe, nonchalantly. What is the meaning of nonchalantly? That means not showing much interest. Carelessly. If you want to read, you can read, or else leave it. Like that. That means in his opinion, just he said, maybe if you want to read, take the book, he said. He walked away whistling the dusty old book tucked beneath his arm. Now what did he do? Already Mrs. Jones said it is time for Tommy also to go to school. What did he do? He kept the book under his arm like this and he was whistling. He was whistling and he rushed to his house. Where was he going? Yes, he was going to school. Margie went into the schoolroom. Now children, it is time to go to school. Now Margie went into the schoolroom. Where was the schoolroom? See here. It was right next to her bedroom. Where was the schoolroom here? It was right next to her bedroom. And the mechanical teacher was on and waiting for her. The mechanical teacher is nothing but on the screen, the teacher. She was ready to teach the lesson. What the child has to do? She has to sit in front of the screen and she should be ready to learn the lesson. Now a mechanical teacher is ready. It was always on at the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. So here the child who was this Margie used to sit in front of the computer at the same time except Saturday and Sunday. Look children, how you will go to school in time. By 8:30 you will be in the school. For first at 10:30 or 9 o'clock your class, 9:15 your class will start exactly at that time. You will be ready in your school. In the same manner here also the Margie was ready to listen the class except Saturday and Sunday. Remaining all days she should be in time. And because her mother said little girls learn better if they learn at regular hours. And here because her mother means Mrs. Jones. She said that little children should read and learn lessons in time. Then only you will learn. Like that she used to say. It will happen to you also. If you don't want to go to school, what your mother will say? Yes, she will ask you how to go to school, child, or else you may miss the classes. You can't learn. Like that your mother also used to say, isn't it? In the same manner here, Mrs. Jones also said to Margie to read and learn the lessons in time, in that given specific time. Now, what happened here? Margie went into her schoolroom. Schoolroom is nothing but beside her bedroom there was a room. It was arranged with a computer on the screen. Like this children, see here. This is the virtual classroom. This was her classroom. Here nobody are there. There were no children, there were no benches and no one is there except only Margie. She was learning through the computer. See children, this is her classroom. This is her virtual classroom. Nobody are there. There were no benches. There were no teachers. Nothing is there. Only she was sitting alone and looking at the screen. This was her classroom. Yes, now she was sitting in her virtual classroom and she was ready to learn. Here the screen was lit up and it said, the screen. She was sitting in front of the screen with headphones, and the screen was lit up and it said, "Today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fractions." Here see children, which lesson it was going to teach? Yes, mathematics. It is arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fractions. Now the child has to learn about arithmetic. Please insert yesterday's homework in the proper slot. See here children, what did the computer ask here? Yes, it asked to insert the homework, isn't it? When we came to class, we will ask you, children, show the homework. Bring your books here. In the same manner, here computer also asking, please insert your yesterday's homework. Here there is no excuse. Here computer won't give any excuse to the student here. In that time she had to, in the given space, she had to insert the homework sheet. So what did she do? Margie did so with a sigh. Sigh. What is the meaning of sigh? Sigh means just with a sad grief. With a sad grief. That means not interested to keep the homework or not interested in that class. So she was in that mood. She was thinking about the old schools they had when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. Even though she was sitting in front of the screen, she was thinking about the old schools, how the old schools would be. Her grandfather was a little boy. Not only her grandfather was a little boy. Okay. All the kids from the whole neighborhood came laughing and shouting. In the schoolyard, sitting together, in the classroom, going home together at the end of the day. This how happens in our present situation. When you come to school, you come each other and you share each other, you talk to each other, and all the children from the houses come to school, some of by bus, some of by rickshaw, or some of on foot they will come to school. It was very interesting and very enjoyable to you, isn't it? While going home you want to talk with each other, what happened in the school, you want to share everything with your friends. So now she was imagining about the old school. Here now we are sitting very alone in the classroom, no one is there to hear to talk. Nothing is there to share homework. Nothing is there to discuss. Like that she was thinking about the old school. They learned the same things so they could help one another with the homework and talk about. And also she was thinking that each and everyone will learn the same thing. What the teacher teaches to them, everyone will learn everything the same. If they have any doubt, they can ask their friends about the homework or about the explanation or whatever it may be. They have the time and they have a chance to ask each other. But here nowadays we didn't have. Now in my situation I didn't have any chance. Like that the Margie was thinking. And all the teachers were people. At last she came to one conclusion that the teachers were people. That means nothing but human beings. But according to me, these are only a classroom, a monitor on the screen. Nothing is there. I can't share anything to my teacher freely. Isn't it? The mechanical teacher just explains the lesson and gives the test and notes everything on the screen itself. But she can't take the child, she can't make the child to sit beside her. This is what happens. Like that Margie was thinking. The mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen. When we add fractions 1 by 2, that means the mechanical teacher is started and she was teaching the lesson. She was not stopping 1 by 2, 1 by 4, like that she was teaching the fractions. Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. She was thinking about the children in olden days, how they loved their teacher, how they loved the school. Like that she was thinking. She was thinking the fun they had. See children, she was thinking about the fun they had. See here, finally she was thinking about the fun they had. Nothing but the fun they had. At first we read the lesson, the fun they had. Who had fun here? Yes, in olden days, the children who used to go to school. That means nothing but you the children, the present children, now you are having schools. Even though we are learning through computers, wherever whatever information we want to know about that, we will search in computer and we will know about that. But it is quite different. Totally there were no children, no classroom. Just they have to read by themselves alone. That's what how happened. Children, do you understand? I hope you understand the lesson, but let us recall once. See here in this lesson, Margie and Tommy. These were the two main characters in this lesson. Margie was 11 years old and Tommy was 13 years boy. They were neighbors. One day Tommy came to their house. Whose house? Yes, he came to Margie's house. When he came to their house, he brought one book, a real book. According to them, a real book means that because the story is set in future, that means in those days they don't have books. Through e-textbooks, that means on the screen they will read all lessons. So by seeing that book, she was very astonished and she wanted to know what is there in that book. Now Tommy said it was about school. Then Margie said, what is about the school? Nothing is there in the school. Because she hated the school. According to Tommy and Margie, the school was nothing but a virtual classroom. They have to learn alone. No one will be there. No students will be there. No teachers will be there. That is nothing but everything on the screen itself they should learn. They don't get a chance to show the homework to a human teacher like you. They use it to insert the homework in the computer itself. That's what happened. One day there was a repair in the computer. At that time her mother called the county inspector and he came and he repaired the computer and he set to the correct level of the Margie. Is okay? After that what happened? Yes. And again she learned arithmetic lesson from that class. After that she inserted homework. But at last again she was learning onto the screen. She was feeling very unhappy. She was feeling very unhappy about the school. Because in olden days she used to think about the olden day school. How they enjoyed. How the children had fun. She had, you are all living at present. You are all living at present. For future kids, there will be no schools. How? Now, through this story, the fun they had, you have understood. Imagine children, how it would be. How it will be for you. What kind of school do you want? Do you want future schools or do you want present schools? Yes, we love to have this present school. You want your teachers, you want your friends, you want everything. You want to share everything in the classroom. You will feel somewhat happy in the classrooms. You forgot everything, isn't it? Until you will start from your home by 8 o'clock to school. Up to 4:30 you will be in the school. At that time, can you remember about what is happening at home? Do you think about your house? No, because you are busy with your works in the classroom, isn't it? Or whatever the teacher is teaching in the classroom, you want to go through that lessons, you want to write the work, isn't it? You want to copy down the homework. This is what happens in our schools. But according to this lesson, in future schools, the schools will be like this. There will be no schools. So this is what some happens in that future schools. I think you love our school very much. It is like a history for them. According to this lesson, it is like a history for the past. That means what happens in the past, in ancient times, how it was happened for the kings and kingdoms, how we are learning now about the history. In the same manner, in the future, they will learn about us and we will become ancestors for them. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and now you will vote for present schools, I think. Isn't it, children? Okay, I think you have understood the lesson. All of you once go through this lesson, read the meanings. Whenever you get doubt, you just go through the book or dictionary and write each and everything. Try to frame questions and comprehension check answers. Okay, thank you children. Bye. Go through the lessons.